My name's Cathi, and this is my story of healing. Almost exactly a year ago, the day before my 65th birthday, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. It came as kind of a surprise because there's no cancer anywhere in my family. We started off with, oh, it's just a small tumor. We're gonna take this out. Everything's gonna be fine. So I'm thinking, great, that's easy. So I let my kids know, and we have the surgery. And oh, well, it's also in some lymph nodes. So now it's gonna need to be surgery and a little bit of chemo, but you do need to go see an oncologist. So I did that, and he said, well, it's bigger than we thought, but they did get everything with the surgery, which is awesome. But when I had a PET scan, it showed a couple of spots that are glowy, which I guess people who have had cancer knows what that means. And he said, well, now you're gonna need a year's worth of chemotherapy, and it's gonna be really, really aggressive. We had a worship service. They were singing and praying for healing over everyone in the congregation. And while I was singing, I don't even remember what the song was. I honestly felt like the cancer leaving my body. Like I felt like it was just going away. And I felt like just a confirmation from God that I've got this. I'm taking care of you. You're gonna be healed. And I felt like the cancer was gone. I feel like the cancer is gone. We asked the doctor about the PET scan, and he said, I don't think you need one. And this is my cancer doctor. He says, I don't think you need one. He says, all of your blood work has been perfect this entire time. That doesn't happen when you're taking these kind of drugs. And I just got my blood work back this morning from yesterday's draw, and it was perfect again. It has been perfect the entire time. I haven't ever had a low blood count and needed blood. I haven't ever had to stay away from people because I was, more susceptible or anything. He said, by the effects that he sees on my body, which are all the things that I don't like, the red face and the things around my mouth and stuff like that. He said, by those effects, it shows him that it's working. And with my perfect blood work, he says, I think that when we're done, we're gonna do a PET scan. We're not gonna see anything. And this was the interesting thing. He says, but that's up to God. And my doctors throughout all of this, every one of them that I have had the opportunity to be with, have professed some faith in God. And we have just let God direct us to who to go to because we didn't know. So I have 2 more infusions. It's hard, but I'm almost done. There's only 2 more. And then I will be having a PET scan, and I do believe that when that scan is finished, it's gonna show there's no more cancer and that I'm completely healed. The peace that I have had this entire time, that doesn't come without Christ, without his promise of healing and of hope. I don't know how anyone would go through this without the Lord. Get to know him because he will make all the difference.